What you're looking at here is my 2003 Craftmade MXL or American Tradition ceiling fan. This is installed in my bedroom, and I have already made a video of this. However, that was with the remote control speeds, and I figured might as well upload a video of the factory pull chain settings, since they are actually a little different from the speed range that the remote kit provides. So obviously the white kit operates the same. I didn't even bother. It's kind of dimmed right now. I'll get that all the way up. There you go. And for giggles, we'll pull the chain. Typical stuff. The light kit's actually Concord, not Craftmade, but it's a similar design to Craftmade's F400 kit, which is their forearm light kit. But we'll go ahead and start off here with low. So low is actually faster on the factory settings a little bit, which I'm not a huge fan of that actually, so I do enjoy using the remote kit for that reason. This is a little fast for my tastes. That has kind of been a somewhat issue with some of Craftmade's pull chain stuff, is that it's not always slow enough on low. But yeah, it's a bit faster. I'd say it's about 10 to 20 RPM difference between the remote control. And in a time like this where it's winter, I would rather have something a little slower, so that is part of the reason why I'm using the remote kit, although that was something I found out after the fact. I didn't know it was going to make the low speed slower. I wasn't sure what the ranges were. So that was kind of a nice side effect I didn't anticipate. I don't remember if the medium speed on this is faster or slower, but I want to say it's faster factory. And obviously when I first installed this, I did have it with just the pull chain. I added the remote later. So go ahead and bump it up to medium. So the remote kit originally was upstairs in my cousin's room on his fan, but he never used it. So I just took it off and I put it in here instead. Yeah, it is a faster medium speed than what the remote provides, which this I'm okay with. I'm actually fine with the medium being faster. I kind of wish it was a little faster on the remote control, but the low speed does leave a little bit to be desired there. So yeah, sorry the video lighting isn't incredible. I decided to not even bother moving any lights around. I'm just using the normal daily operation lamps that I have in here. So yeah, it's a little faster on medium. This is kind of akin to an original on medium, honestly, for the 3-speed originals, like the 2 amps especially. They're about this speed. And it moves an absolute large amount of air for medium speed. That's because of the 16-degree blade pitch and the 188 by 20 spinner motor that this thing has. And then we'll go ahead and do high, which that is no different than with the remote, obviously, because high speed is always based on the fan and not the remote kit when it's an aftermarket remote. So this thing is still doing great after about, I guess, a year or 2 years of being installed in here. No complaints with it. It's perfectly quiet. It moves more air than I could ever ask for. It looks good while doing it, and yeah. So still the best air mover in the house. I would say the second best is probably the Delta 2, which is right above this fan actually in my brother's room. Then the third is probably the Emerson Fresco, and It's probably a tie between the CXL and the Fresco, I think. So, and then the Premium is after that. Oh, the Premium and the newer CXL are after that. And then we have the little baby Max Air, which is on obviously its own league. Then there's the Hunters and the Olympia. I forgot about that. That one is probably up there with the brass CXL and the Fresco. So, I guess I've never really shown reverse on this fan, so just for giggles, I suppose I'll throw it in reverse here. Some people enjoy that, so why the hell not? I might replace this with my Advantage Panama. I don't know. Not because I don't like the fan, because I do, but it would be interesting to have an Advantage fan installed. I've never had one installed before, so that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm debating, because I kind of like what I have already. But at the same time, it would be fun to do something different. I'd probably keep the same glassware on it. And I don't know what blades I would even put. It would be 4 blades, so some of y'all will get mad at that. Oh, it's a Panama with 4 blades. Who cares? It's with my theme. I mean, some people don't even like that this has 4 blades, but honestly, the main reason why I did it is because I have the only American tradition in collector's hands that can even do this, and that's cool enough for me to want to run it with 4. I'd like to see this thing with 5 blades, especially with all the rosewood, but that's for whenever I move. So I'll let this go for just a little bit more, and then I'll do the spin down. It's not too terribly, I guess I could just turn it off at this point on the remote. There we go. I want to leave it on the remote settings, obviously. But yeah, so most of this, the high speed obviously hasn't changed, but the medium and low are both faster, so that's really the only difference between those speeds. And the low, like I said, is a noticeable difference, and I don't really like how fast it is, so I am happy to have this on the remote for that reason, but also it's just very convenient. I've grown to like that a lot, and I'll be honest, if I do IntelliTouch again, I'd like to have the control by my bed this time. I've actually seen that in a couple different houses. So maybe I do a 3-way setup, or I just have the control simply by the bed, and then, you know, whatever. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you again for watching. I'll try to bring out some more content. I just realized I reached 1,000 subscribers. I think I noticed that today, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to do anything crazy for that or not. I don't have the same facilities for fan videos as I used to, which that'll hopefully change in a couple of months, but yeah. So I'll try to upload some more. I've got more fans to film in this house, for that matter, that need videos, so I can probably get those filmed and uploaded, and then from there, I don't know. Maybe I'll use my bedroom as a little testing room. I don't know. Probably not, though. That's kind of annoying to have to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you again for watching.